Every year, I feel like there's an intense pressure to focus on achieving our goals. This past month, I wanted to step back a little bit and become more mindful of my environment and of my art. I wanted to explore my creative side that truly nurtures my soul. Never forget to always recharge yourself and your creativity by enjoying the beautiful, calm, and simple pleasures of life. I've become inspired by color from nature and from the simple treasures that are in my studio. I decided to create and focus my energy on designing pieces that I wanted to use in my journals that made me feel happy and completely inspired. The color palettes, the imagery, the sentiments, all of these elements that I have shared on my project board were pieces that were so important to me for the collection. I created 4 collage papers to continue on the legacy of the California Dreaming Kit. That is one of my favorites. The florals, the colors, the mood that you feel when you see these papers just make you want to create something cheerful and beautiful. Sometimes the best surprises come in small packages, and I couldn't be happier with the new postage stamps that I created with floral and whimsical designs. They will be the most beautiful element to add to your journaling, happy mail, or future projects. So cool. These are some very exciting particular pins. Every weekend, I have been exploring and visiting the local places around me. I've been finding whimsical trinkets and treasures that are inspiring me every day through the history, the colors, the textures, appreciating the beauty in simple places, moments, and things. We have the possibility to document something really special every day. about a certain moment, such as finding treasures in a thrift store, or even about ourselves. Sometimes those simple moments mean the most in our journals. You don't have to be in luxurious places or finding luxurious things. You just need to live your life, find your treasures, and document them in the best way possible for you. I've been taking my traveler's notebook with me everywhere, and I wanted to create a kit that would allow me the space to document in a meaningful way and have everything that I need in one place. Daisies on My Mind is my first ever traveler's notebook journal kit, and it focuses on nurturing yourself through personal love, acceptance, and becoming more mindful of our souls through our journaling and through our art. What I love is that each page has a special sentiment as well as writing spaces that can guide you for your journaling, or you can use it as a prompt to start your documenting, and it becomes something very therapeutic and soothing for you. Since I'm taking my traveler's notebook with me everywhere and it's always with me, I also wanted to make a planner that helps you recharge and organize your beautiful life in order to spend more time enjoying it instead of organizing it. And I wanted the planner to be colorful, whimsical, and easy to use. But I've also created a black and white version for those of you who want to keep things a little bit more simple. Every time that I open up my traveler's notebook, I get so excited because I just see color. And this is the first time that I am taking the full-on color approach in this particular insert. As you know, I've created my California Dreaming Journal that has a ton of color and beautiful imagery that I love. We created the folder together that I filled it with ephemera from the California Dreaming printable. This is the cute little postage stamp pocket that I made. Super easy to create. You just fold your paper and trim the top, and in here I have all of my little postage stamps that I have made, and the ones that I didn't want to cut down and put into the pocket, I have them here as little strips. So you can store them however you would like. You don't have to cut them each individually. I like to have both options, as this is a lot cuter and a lot easier for storing, as you can just put it into the pockets, but you can also just keep them as little strips. They're so adorable. I use pages from the recent Traveler's Notebook digital kit that I created, Daisies on My Mind, as the covers for the planner that I also made for myself. It's a monthly on 2 pages, and then one for notes, a to-do, really lovely sentiments. So the actual kit pages became the covers for my inserts. This is for goals of the month, little to-dos, and this is a week on 2 pages. So I have my planner in here, I have my monthly, my weekly, I have my folder to keep all of my ephemera, and then I also have my California Dreaming Journal that I absolutely adore. Kit has 5 pages, which I will be sharing with you very shortly, but I love using not only the individual pages as covers, but also as papers to create your own insert to put into your journal. But I'm just so happy with how everything that I love that is full of color can be kept in my traveler's notebook. And I like how on the side you can see all the color. It invites me to use it, and each time that I put my pen to these pages, I am just so filled with so much happiness and creativity. This is the first page, or the cover, of the Daisies on My Mind Traveler's Notebook digital kit. Beautiful daisies, and then these are the contents of the sentiments that you will find on each of the pages for the inside. Live life through your eyes is chapter 1 on page 1. Hear the music in your heart is on page 65, but really it's on page 2. Well, and every page after that continues to have the same theme of having one of the sentiments on each individual page, and journaling spots that you can add your own journaling, your sentiments. This is my mother's favorite page, as I use some vintage fabric that I had and some of my designs to create some really pretty and hopefully inspiring journal pages for you to use in your traveler's notebook and for you to create your own journal. And we can have the same cover. We can have sister journals together. And I loved the color palette so much and the designs that I wanted to create full papers that you can also download, print them out, and use them however you would like. Because with the traveler's notebook, they are in a TN size, but with the full papers, you get the full design, and you can use them for regular size journals, or use them to create your tags and ephemera to then use for your traveler's notebook journal.
Walk with me. Let's leave the past behind. Walk with me. There's something else we need to find. Say you'll go, don't make me wait. There's no need to hesitate. Let's make footprints in the sand. Let's make miracles. Come hold my hand. Let's find something new, me and you.
I am using my Daisies on My Mind Traveler's Notebook Journal Kit, and I'm tipping in the pages into my California Dreaming Journal. Now you can use the kit by itself and create a journal using the cover and the papers, but I really wanted to incorporate the pages that I designed into a journal that I'm already using. In order to do this, you just want to print out the kit, and on the back side you want to apply a glue and adhesive and fold the paper over so that both sides have the beautiful design on the front and on the back. Then you tip this into your journal using washi tape, or you can cut them in half and glue them on top of a pre-existing page. You can also use the paper to create washi tape sample cards, which is one of my favorite things to include in my traveler's notebook, especially on the go. You just want to take your scrapbook paper and print it out onto a thick cardstock. Use your favorite washi tapes and cover it around the laminated or normal cardstock, and you get a beautiful sample of your favorite washis so that you can use them wherever you want to.
Is the sky like the color of your eyes? Blue is your heart. It's been like that from the start. Say you'll stay till the morning light. I'll help you through the fight. Let's make footprints in the sand.
You can also use your scrapbook papers to decorate blank pages in your journals. I like to use both the full papers as well as the traveler's notebook kit and cut them down to size. I am decorating my traveler's notebook with certain magazine pieces, sentiments, and treasures that I've been collecting that go with the color palette of my traveler's notebook. My main thing is to fill this notebook with pieces and colors that make me happy. Not only that, but I'm also using this as my planner as well as my bullet journal, but this one's more of planning on the go for me, and I want to be more creative in the ways that I use a traveler's notebook planner. So definitely let me know if you'd like to see more videos on how I use my notebook, both the planner and my journal, as the great thing is it's undated. You can use it whenever you'd like. which means you can go back to it whenever you're busy, or you can take breaks from it when your life doesn't need to be planned out every single day. So far, these are the notebooks and decorative pieces that are in my traveler's notebook. I am filling it up every day as I go, and I'll be sharing this journey with you guys as I fill up my notebook and fill up my journals, as well as the other notebooks that I'm using at the start of the year. Some I have already finished, and some are ready to be decorated and filled with my new memories that I am making every day, as well as my thoughts for the rest of the year.